Yes!
Yes!
Is that time?
I woke up in a Toyota Camry!
I woke up in the new one! And the new Bugatti!
Yes, Nick! You're gonna get outside, bro. I love that shit.
That song is way too fucking
hell
catchy,
was
man.
That song is the shit, man.
That is 90s anthem from the fucking Halloween party. I woke up in a Toyota Camry. Jam that shit in respect.
I'm black and I feel offended.
Oh, come on, man. That song
Why what? I'm confused.
No, people, this weird group of nothing but white people and Mexicans and people that are not black. Yes, we just started off the show with one of the most blackest new songs. Is that a new song? Wait,
no, that's just from like 2004.
Okay, it's not from
2004. No, okay, new Bugatti not that.
I mean, I'm sorry, 2014. I spoke too soon.
Yeah.
Like, I think he says, "Oh, sorry, I spoke too soon." You mean you spoke too fucking long ago?
No, too soon because I made it older than what it is.
Okay,
it's not classic yet. It's not refined.
The thing is, everybody was laughing, but I'm actually scared of Trey because he's just kind of like disappointed. Oh, hey, nice forehead though.
Whoa.
Dude, he's got one of those
You're pulling a Dijon.
It's so powerful.
He's doing Dijon.
Dijon does that every time he's on fucking cam. It's just his forehead.
Man, God damn.
Oh yeah, like I'm the only fucking person who's ever noticed that.
No, you really are not. I'm sorry. I think that shit every single time. But yeah, people know this is a Midweek Chat Attack. It's a midnight chat attack, except it's on a Thursday and it's in the middle of the week. But actually, kind of not. We should start doing a show on Wednesday. That's really the. What the fuck are you doing?
On the Thursday.
What are you doing?
I like how he's doing that now instead of doing that when the song was playing. You know, like you should have did it when it was like in the new Bugatti. And then,
I'm not a racist stereotype, Nick. I try to be a better black person.
You just did it. You just did it, black.
No, you got to switch it up. It's unpredictability, man. That's what I have going for me. Not to be black, but be black when it's needed.
To be blackish.
Nick, that's my favorite thing about Anthony. He's like, I'm not doing the black stereotype, but I'll do the uppity black man stereotype.
Welcome to the grammar segment of the MCA, where we talk about grammar inconsistencies in our sentences.
Oh man.
What the fuck?
That was very stereotypical of you. God damn, man.
I don't know why Anthony's laughing at this.
I like how that's spilling out into the chat too. Even 90s, like, "Hey, Adrian," like it's all fucked up with the caps and everything. But yeah,
everybody's just drunk. Everybody's still drunk off that Thanksgiving food and their dinner and everything like that. But you know what? I gotta tell. We going crazy. We going crazy, man. We gotta control ourselves. We gotta be professional because Nick, I gotta tell some people some stuff.
What do you gotta tell them?
I gotta tell some people some stuff. Well, like you said, this is the midweek.
Yeah.
But after the midweek, every other week, we start doing anime nights.
Oh.
And after the midweek, tonight, we're gonna be doing anime night as well. And it's gonna be slice of life type anime too. So we already have a straw poll out.
No, what are you
and
gonna do about these two? Teradora and Nichachuchu?
It's Nijijo and Toradora.
Damn.
I prefer Nick's pronunciation.
You guys are Toradorks. Fuck, man. Fuck.
Fuck off.
That was a good joke, but I fucked it up.
No, give me your ring, Nick.
Come on, I'm gonna try one more time.
I'm
I'm gonna try one more time. You guys are Toradorks.
No.
It's time to stop.
Just giving you a disappointed look, man.
Toradora is on top. You're gonna be watching that, and the other one that Nick that Trey pronounced correctly because I'm not gonna try to pronounce it. You're gonna watch that second since it seems like those two are the ones that's going back because it seems like those are the fan favorite. So if people really like it, I know we're gonna watch one episode if people are just like meh, but we're gonna watch like probably 2 or 3 episodes if people are like really into it. So we're just gonna play it by ear. And like I said, we're going to watch the ones that's on the top 4. So who knows? Maybe by the end of the night, maybe another anime can get to the top and we'll watch that one. But people vote. If you haven't voted already, please vote on the straw poll.
Learn something from that Donald Trump shit, people. Seriously, I'm just saying, it's up to you to prevent. It's up to you guys to prevent the melancholy of Harashima.
God dang it! It's Haruhi Suzumiya. That's not even hard to say.
Did you? Come on, Trey. Did you really think that Nick was going to be able to pronounce that?
Yeah. What you say is
Maybe
like,
I
that's
have faith
easy.
in
It's
the
only
guy.
Sabazuza's like.
Well, that makes one of us.
You see, everybody gives Nick a hard time being Ragnarok and stuff. I have faith in the guy. He does all
Your
right.
faith is misplaced, Trey.
I don't like
You have faith in a person that my faith isn't good enough to have like a church built around or anything. Okay, it's not smart. It's not very smart at all. But I will say though, I did go with Toradora. Okay, and even the joke too. That was both of those were great. So fuck you guys, man. All right, that was awesome. I'm funny. All right.
And one more final point about the anime nights. Since we do it every other week, so next week we won't be doing it. But the following week, on the week of the 15th, since it's close to the next holiday, Christmas, we're going to be watching some Christmas-themed animes. So people, send me suggestions on Facebook or on Double Toasted if y'all have some ideas. I know Trey had suggested Tokyo Godfather, an anime movie. So if nobody suggests anything, we might be doing that, or we might be doing some other things. But yeah, this anime nights, I just want to say everybody that's been participating, I just want to say thank you. It's been a really, really great success for the MCA. And hopefully we can bond up and do some other things and just keep up with the anime stuff. I just want to say thank you with that. So.
One thing I want to bring up too, by the way, because I know a lot of people are getting involved in this. Like, I mean, even before we started the show, people were talking about it in the chat and everything. And I just want to ask you, what happens if I can't come in? Like, or like me as a fan who wants to watch this with you guys, like, what's a good way to contact you and tell you, hey man, like I want in on that shit next week. I know I was missing this one, but what the fuck do I do to prevent that from happening next time?
Well, most people just message me on Facebook and stuff like that, or they just see when I posted on the Facebook links. They just ask me when the time. Mm-hmm. So yeah, if you can't get inside, and that's what I'm trying to think too, a way to expand it. I don't know how to do that yet because Rabbit only allows 10 people. So if all 10 people are in there, like sorry, you're probably gonna have to miss out, or we're gonna have to figure out another way for you so you can watch it. But yeah, if you really want to be like one of the first ones in that call, message me on Facebook. Or most likely after every midweek, I usually post a Rabbit link right here in the chat. So like stick around, you get the link. Or like I said, if you don't even watch the Midweek Chat Attack because this shit is stupid, just message me on Facebook like, hey, I want that Rabbit link. I want to see what's up, what's going on. So
like, yo, let me see that rabbit, son.
Let me see that rabbit, son. Let me see that hoppity hop hop.
Boing a boing boing.
Hey, and Nick, if you think anime night is stupid, make sure to check out the Wrestling Ringside Hangout on Mondays.
Yes, on Monday and Tuesday. You ganja.
No, fuck that. No, but yeah, like I said, anime night right after midweek, Christmas animes on the 15th. But we also got something else for we not talking about next week. We not talking about tonight. We talk about Saturday. Saturday, the Midnight Chat Attack. The big shebang.
Wait, those guys kind of quit. I didn't know they were still going on.
Yeah, I know. On that Midnight Chat Attack on Saturday, because we didn't do it last Saturday, but we're going to be definitely doing it this Saturday. We're going to be doing a Doctor Strange spoiler talk.
Oh, yes. Look at all the graphics.
Yes. We're finally going to be talking about that film because I know I really want to talk about that goddamn movie because I really love
got their
this
tickets for Saturday, Anthony.
Yeah.
IMAX.
So watch it and bootleg it.
So yeah, don't say bootleg it. Just still a Pirate Bay, everybody.
Yeah, because those are two different fucking things.
Well, I want to be exact with it. You know what I mean? Like, I want to actually say what it is. No.
Hey, Nick, I steal my cartoons. I don't steal my movies.
Oh,
what?
Oh man, hey, stealing less money.
Steal everything equally. That's how I think.
Exactly.
And just putting this out there too, because I know we do a lot of spoiler talks that we do, but I don't see you guys recommend anything that y'all wanted to spoil this up. Because I know I wanted to do one on Black Mirror, and it was a lot of people watching, like shows like Atlanta or whatever. Probably do a spoiler talk on that. But yeah, if y'all have any ideas, there's something that y'all would like to discuss and do a spoiler talk on, let me know. Like I said, hit me on Facebook, hit me on here. I am open to suggestions.
Yeah, so no, I actually have something we should spoil. Actually,
what?
We should spoil Stranger Things again because apparently that did so fucking very well.
Yeah.
Anthony, you sound like you're about to hit his ass.
I know, he's like, motherfucker. Jesus.
Bitch, what you trying to spoil for me, motherfucker?
No, but one thing that I will say that's starting to spoil just my liking of the show is just too much saturation. Too many people are talking about it all the time. Dude, watch it. Dude, watch it.
No, please watch it. And one of the reasons why you just watch it, not only for the acting, but not only for the thing, because the thing is, Nick, I was getting you into synthwave because you was actually like some of the bumper songs that I had played. You was just like, I like that, or I like this, I like that. You like, damn, this is synthwave. This is what they've been talking about. And if you want to get a big thing, and this is what I've been doing all day today, because it just recently, I don't know if it recently came out or came out like prior and I just missed it, but the score to Stranger Things finally dropped, and I've been listening to that shit. It's liquid audio that I can drink, guzzle down my nostrils and my throat. It's very delicious.
You just said liquid audio? What the fuck does that mean?
That is the weirdest analogy I've ever heard. I'm going to drink liquid audio through my nostrils.
Yeah.
That's
Not
like
even through your fucking
shit right
ears.
You just combine 5 senses in one shot.
I know. I just like the concern on Ganja's face sometimes. He's just like, what the fuck?
That was a war crime, dude. That's like some time probation.
God damn it.
You get waterboarded with liquid audio. Take them beats.
Yeah.
Beats
You
my
love
train.
You love it when the beat drops. No, but seriously, folks, if you really like 80s synth wave or anything like that, what the show provided in Stranger Things, I suggest you really check out this. Now, the thing is, and I don't know if they did this intentionally or if this is just on Spotify, but when I was listening to the songs, it had really bad compression. Like, isn't that what y'all call it? Compression, where it's just like blah, 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 blah. Like, I don't know if they did that intentionally, to make it sound like
or distortion, you mean?
Oh, yeah. Make it sound like
it's
it's
a lot of
fucking
audio
idiots.
distortion. And when I listened to like the samples on iTunes, it didn't sound like that. It only sounded like that when I listened to the full tracks on Spotify. And I'm just like, I don't know if somebody did that, to make it sound like, old songs, nostalgia. Because I didn't mind for a while, but when I kept listening to it on the other songs, I was just like, okay, this is bad. It's like, if somebody did this intentionally, they should get their ass whooped.
The thing is, though, man, I think what it is that the problem was you just weren't signed up with Facebook or with email address.
Or with your email.
Yeah, or your phone number, or your social security card number, or what the like. By the way, too, this is a fucking song. Like, why do I have to sign up or do something like just? And I have a Spotify account. Why do you even? Oh.
Well, yeah, you have to fucking already have an account. Log in. It's right there.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
Well, it makes it easy. It makes it easier. Like, if you don't have you don't want to put in your information to Spotify, you could just sign in. Like, I like that stuff.
Or
So,
go to
I just got one question.
No
for
one
you.
judges you there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. Bring us a go, Gandra.
No, I only got one question for you. Does P Diddy show up at any point in time in this album?
No.
No.
That is the
I
only
thought you
way
were
I
gonna say
would
Stranger
buy it.
Things.
No.
No,
Yeah,
I
that
know.
would piss me off, honestly.
No, I need P Diddy in every movie soundtrack. That just makes it so much better.
Stranger Things, Batman v Superman, Doctor Strange.
Man, he was in Batman vs Superman.
No, that'd be great.
No, Alan, yes, he's in Batman vs Superman. P Diddy is in Batman vs Superman. Nick.
Cause see, I was gonna say, man, like that would be awesome. If Batman vs Superman to this show over here, fucking. Oh wait, I can't play.
Batman v Superman, P Diddy.
That's some shit. Oh, there it goes.
Wah, wah, wah.
Oh, but
Oh,
the spoiler talk
that's
you guys
distortion.
we should do is The Crown.
The Crown. Yeah, I got a spoiler for you. That shit's boring as fuck. I'm sorry.
Damn.
The silence.
And then, no, because Alan gave him that look like this motherfucker just did not say that.
I know, he just gave me like the white dude just walked into his high school.
But I'll
look.
do that later in the after.
No, but yeah, the Crown, man. This show is not too bad, dude. It's just like I'm just not into this shit. I'm not into the whole old school like the whole fucking when people talking like that and the British people and the whole thing. Like, no offense to anyone who's listening to us who's British. I think guys are too proper to listen to this shit, anyways. But I mean,
It's just one person, just sliding. You can insult him all you want.
oh
Yeah, I
yeah.
don't even think he's here.
I have a confession to make.
I have a confession to make.
I stopped listening to you guys when you started making bad British jokes. No, but Trey, I know like we always do these hangouts where we hang out together and watch this stuff. But have you seen The Crown at all? Have you kind of got into this at all, or no?
No, I haven't. I've been ignoring. Like every time we do a Let's Watch of it, I'm always busy or doing something else. So no.
Oh shit. Well, yeah. I don't know, man. Like for me, I mean, I watched like an episode or two. I know Ganja and Allie, which by the way, Allie, hope you're feeling better. Rest in peace, your foot.
Specifically her foot.
God damn it!
Rest in peace, your foot.
Rest in peace, your foot. But yeah, Ganja, what do you think about The Crown so far, man? I know we weren't
I've
going to talk
actually-
about this originally, but yeah, sorry.
No, I've actually really enjoyed it, man. I like how they go back to like different periods of their life and they explain how the royal family actually works and operated. And I like how they kind of get rid of the glamour of being royalty and it shows how it's kind of hard work and it's very unthankful work, especially when you start getting into like the politics of the day that she was dealing with, because she was dealing with the time when the crown was becoming less powerful and the government was taking more control over. And she has become more of a figurehead where in the past the queens and kings kind of had actual control over the government.
Oh, okay. Well, shit. I mean, I
So
don't
it's
know.
just it shows a lot of dynamics. For instance, it shows her relationship with her kids, how, being royalty and kind of having all that responsibility shows you can't actually raise a family property.
A family
shows,
property?
Yes, that too. They actually do have a fight over property at one point.
You and these jokes today, Nick.
I'm sorry. I mean, they're not landing, but it's like, fuck, I'm loving it though. Like, I'm loving it. But no, I like I like actually how you're bringing this up too, and just making this like I feel a little regal myself, just you discussing the shit. And then we get to Julian, who's wearing that shit.
I'm wearing a hat. I'm sorry.
It's a bad hat. It's not.
It looks like you were Imperial wearing a
It's
hat.
a fucking Fallout hat. Suck my dick.
Yeah, I was wondering what's on that. Is that Vault 111?
Yeah.
He's so triggered.
I will fucking accept that. But fuck you, Nick.
They're arch enemies.
You know what's funny though?
Julian,
In his
I got
defense,
one
it is
question.
just a fucking hat. I had to talk shit. No,
Julian,
man.
did you steal that from Toys R Us Kids?
Wait, what'd you say, Contra?
I said, did you steal that from Toys R Us Kids?
Aw, that's not.
No.
Nah, I stole that from a child.
No, Toys R Us kids. You guys not have Toys R Us?
No, Callan.
Jeez.
No, it wasn't.
What did I walk
He
into?
said
That
it was
was
the
the
store.
same
I said you were the person.
No,
You we a
it wasn't.
child.
Oh man, Adrian, that's good. You know what?
Man.
Adrian is like walking into a club, and she was like, "What the fuck is going on?"
I know, she literally said that.
Every time I come in
To
here,
be fair to
something-
Adrian, this is probably the tamest thing
Adrian,
she's
let
ever
me
walked in
take
on.
That's true.
Let me take your hand. Let's go get something to eat. Let's go to the rallies down the street. This McDonald's is fucking crazy.
Between you two white bitches, you guys will be having mochas from Starbucks and all that.
Oh, so that's what that feels like.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Adrian. No, but what is
That's
your
all
favorite Starbucks drink?
I just get the iced coffee, honestly.
No, Nick, just no. We already no.
No,
Should I go
everybody,
stand in the corner and just like mute myself? Like, am I?
I'm all about
It's
the
okay.
pumpkin spice,
No,
honestly.
but no, Julia, shut the fuck up.
I love it. Good, like no lie.
I still have not had
No.
pumpkin spice lattes. So
It's all.
I'll
It's
make-
not worth the hype. I've had it. It's-
Okay.
Oh my God! See what you started? Nick?
Are we seriously talking about?
Oh my
Are we
god.
seriously talking about Starbucks fucking coffee?
Yes.
believe
Sorry.
Actually,
Now
I
in the
can't
chat,
believe
we'll put a poll up of what's your favorite Starbucks.
Yeah.
it. Dude,
God damn it!
That's a good
Oh my
fucking
God.
idea, actually.
Yo,
What have we
mint
started?
chocolate mocha, don't fuck around. That's all I'm
Ooh, that's
saying.
so
That's
good,
all I'm
Julian.
saying.
Ooh, I
just
love
wanted
that.
to tell the people, because we got people in the car, just in case there was some new people in the chat. I just wanted to tell them how they actually get inside the goddamn car. Can I do that? Can I do that? Like, seriously? Jesus Christ.
Sure,
if you
just
get
give
a
me your
mocha.
order real
Okay.
quick so I can write your name on this cup.
Yeah. As you can see, Julian and Adrian are in this call. So if there's any newcomers in the chat and you want to get inside the Google call, you're going to look on the left side of your screen. It's going to be a box that's blinking yellow and red. You click that box, you click the Google Hangouts link, you hop inside the call in a very sexual manner. I just wanted to put that out there. I just wanted to do my job. Do the job.
And
Do
one thing I
that
want,
job.
and actually, really quick, I just want to, before we get started into topics and everything like that, I just want to throw this out there for you people in the chat. There you go. We have a thing. What's your favorite Starbucks coffee?
I actually like the fuck off with extra cream.
Yeah, but I mean, and then the second is this joke is totally landing. That's your second option, and
Yeah,
I think that's a good option.
The fuck off is non-dairy, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
It has a non-dairy, gluten-free side to it.
I like how it tastes. Like I like the lattes.
That should have been a third option. Just lattes.
Yeah.
This Midweek Chat Attack, sponsored by Starbucks.
Kind of wish someone had a
Hey
Starbucks
guys,
cup.
you guys know what else is actually sponsored by Starbucks? The MCA Ringside Hangouts, Monday and Tuesday.
Every Monday, Tuesday, and sometimes Friday.
This is fucking ridiculous. This
That
shit's
is
so off the
fucking-
rails.
You know what, Nick? Can you do something for me? Well,
What
I
do you wanna do?
want to do something for you, actually.
Oh, what?
I
What's
want to
up?
do something for you. I want to take you for a ride.
I want to take you for a ride.
As someone who never played this game,
Fuck this shit. Show's over.
I have no idea.
I wanna take you for a ride.
Oh my god.
Man, that shit was hype, wasn't it, Trey?
It was probably the hypest character select theme song ever.
Hey guys, apparently we're not all here. They're sharing something between each other right now. I have no idea what it is.
Yeah.
No, okay. For context, it's the fucking character selection screen theme for Marvel vs. Capcom 2, one of the best fighting games ever fucking made. So,
But why is that? Oh, well, okay. For one, I love that segue so much. It's like, take me for a ride. I had no idea that you had something.
That's actually
planned
pretty
for
good. Not bad.
But on the subject of that, and God, you're so nerdy. I swear to God. Can you imagine Anthony doing that in front of his TV when it's like, yeah, can you pick your character, dude? I want to play. Hold on, I'm not done yet.
Anthony, we get it. Like we got 30 seconds left. Come on.
Hold on, the drop's about to happen.
like, wait for that beat to drop track. Oh, take you for a ride. Oh.
The kid looks at you going, "We never left playing this game together."
10 seconds left. Anthony, choose. Goddamn.
Take you for a ride, yo.
Oh my God, dude.
Wow.
This is bad.
To be fair, that song is actually pretty good.
Thank you.
You know,
No,
I do remember this. This actually was pretty fucking cool.
No, see, thank you.
If it will fucking work, there you go. Oh, damn.
Wow, what a great character
There it
select
is.
thing, man. That was nice. Do it
Been
again.
unlocked.
You got
Is this a casino or a fucking fighting game?
A fighting game. Come on.
This is ridiculous, dude. That song is fucking awful, man.
Is that
No,
casino
it's not.
music?
It is a great song, and it has a character select of all the characters from the series
Yes,
at that time.
Okay. Well, hey. Anthony, take me for a ride and talk to me about
I
Marvel
want
vs.
to take you
Capcom
for
4.
a ride. I want to take you for a ride and actually talk about the supposed Marvel vs. Capcom 4, like the rumored. Marvel
it'll
vs.
happen.
Capcom
Suppose
4.
now?
No, because like the funny thing about it, and Trey can help me out on here, but apparently I think it was a fake poster that had leaked only on Tumblrs and like blogs and stuff like that. So we take this with a grain of salt. But apparently, I think it was confirmed that this poster that was actually leaked was actually proven false. But the news sites are still fucking talking about it.
They were flossing, so their teeth were like without gunk and everything?
Yes, floss. Yes.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
So are you saying that 99% of dentists recommend that? Is that what you're telling me right now, Anthony?
Only if you chew a piece of gum afterwards.
I fucking love that one.
God damn it.
Pulling off a sick combo will give you severe gingivitis.
Fight cavities.
Fight cavities with Spider-Man coming
No,
out.
I want the cavity to be the next DLC character in Marvel vs. Capcom. We need the cavity.
Dude, the main boss is enamel, like bad enamel. Oh my God.
Yeah, round tooth.
Round tooth. Fight.
Oh,
This
God.
is such crazy shit.
Oh my god.
Great, man. You never fail to entertain.
No, here's the shining light in all of this announcements. Apparently, this is going to get announced. And me and Trey, we're like on the edge of our seat. But apparently, this game, if it is true, will get announced this Sunday at PlayStation Experience.
That's Survivor Series.
And Survivor
Ah, damn it. We gotta do a show that night. Fuck.
Sunday.
Sunday at TLC.
At TLC. So this game is going to get announced, well, if it's true and everything like that. But the funny thing about it, and Max, he's like a Maximilian, recently did a video about this. He's like a big YouTuber in the fighting game community. And he was talking about that this game can actually be a reboot. And I don't know if I want that though. Like, what about you, Trey? Like, would you want to reboot the entire franchise? Have you think it's gotten like it could be changed in like a few areas?
No. I don't think it needs a reboot, honestly. But then again, apparently with the rumors, the plan is for them to use strictly MCU characters from the Netflix series and the movie series. So basically, characters like fan favorites like Wolverine, who has been in the series since the very beginning, and who else?
I heard something
Like
that-
Storm.
I heard that all the X-Men characters weren't going to be involved in the game, and
Yeah.
that was making people freak out.
Yeah, it's making people mad because they've been a mainstay since X-Men: Children of the Atom. Like, that's been it started off then, and now we're here. And with the rumors, if that's true, I don't want it to be that way. Like, I get that Marvel has to push the MCU to the moon because it's their thing. They don't want to help Fox out. But come on, man, this is Marvel. They still own their properties.
Well,
it's not like when an X-Men comic comes out, they advertise Fox.
And like you said,
they actually don't own X-Men. Like, they're even doing that in the comics, where they're basically pushing the X-Men out of existence and basically making the Inhumans the replacement. This to me makes perfect fucking sense because they're almost forgetting the X-Men exist.
well, people actually stopped because there was actually some flack about that Marvel with the whole Inhumans thing, making them the new X-Men. Well, apparently they're doing a new reboot in the comics now called Exsurgent, if I think I'm pronouncing that right, where they're actually bringing back the X-Men and actually doing reboot comics. So yeah, people say fuck the Inhumans, we want real X-Men. So Marvel is bringing the X-Men back, and the big complaint is just like, why would you take the X-Men out now? You had some of the X-Men in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. So yeah, not having them in this game would be just like, okay, what the fuck? Like they had X-23. Like bring her back now would be more important now more than ever, since you got the Logan movie coming out and X-23 is supposed to be a character in that movie.
Yeah,
so
but the flip side of that coin is Marvel has tons of shit coming out and stuff that already came out. Like Trey saying that like they're adding those new characters from like the current universe. That makes me think like, oh, maybe they're just rebooting it in the way that they're going to give everyone like, I don't know, maybe they'll give the game a totally new look or something. Maybe they're trying to compete with Injustice.
Probably.
Yeah,
Or
that's a really good question, too, because do you guys think that this is going to somehow change? You know how Injustice is like #1 right now? Like, granted, people were talking about Marvel vs. Capcom 2 and 3, big time when they came out, but Injustice has this shit. NetherRealm Studios is doing great with that. Do you guys feel like this won't be up to par with it, or I mean, is this like good competition?
It's hard to compare.
The thing is anything that Capcom ever does, Street Fighter, Marvel vs. Capcom, those are the tournament bait. Those are the things people play at EVO and all that stuff. MK and Injustice are the main mainstream ones. So the ones you're going to see on all your friends' playlists, but they're not really tournament. Like you don't really see as many tournament players playing MKX or Injustice. So Injustice is going to sell better, but Marvel vs. Capcom 4 is going to be what you're going to see at the tournaments and people playing at EVO.
Yeah, Alan has a point because at EVO, like the mainstay tournaments are always Street Fighter and Marvel. Injustice and Mortal Kombat, they're always like the very beginning, or they don't even make it on the EVO's grand stage. It normally end on Saturday. So like they're not as important. But the Marvel games, they've always been the main stage on EVO.
Yeah. I think Injustice is going to do what it does best. It's going to be more for the casual people that really don't play fighting games on the big stages like EVO and stuff like that. Plus, people are just going to look just for some good DC content anyway. Like, I don't want to shit on DC right now, but they're not doing so good with the movies. They shit on
That's the thing that's the only thing they're not doing good on. The shows and the games seem to be pretty fucking good.
Yeah, exactly. So people are trying to get good DC content any way they can.
Yeah.
So.
And they got that Harambe content in there.
Oh, wait, is that serious?
No!
Okay.
He's a Flash villain. He's called Gorilla Grodd. Get it right.
The first mod on PC is going to be making him Harambe.
Here's the issue with comic book bullshit is like I can't even tell if you guys are fucking around or not. Like,
yeah, they're going to put a gorilla that got shot this year in a fucking fighting game.
I thought they'd add him in Overwatch, but that's
wait. Didn't they do that though? Didn't they do that with fucking Mugen?
That's all fan-made stuff.
They did that in Mugen and in Super Smash Bros. 4. They actually made a mod where Donkey Kong's Harambe.
That's not official though.
That's awesome.
It's still funny though.
Right. Yeah, there's no dying. It's hilarious, but it's not like we're gonna see a fucking costume for Gorilla Grodd.
No, that's I think that's Flash. I think that's a Flash animation.
No, that's a Flash game. No, like it's Super Smash Bros. 4 Harambe.
I'm good. I'm not even gonna look that shit up.
But back to the Marvel versus Capcom 4. The whole thing of the X-Men and only doing MCU. This screams of okay, somebody paid Capcom needs the money to make this game. They can't afford to make it, so they basically said, "Who's gonna pay us?" And Marvel's like, "Okay, we're gonna pay you to finish the game, as long as you put only our characters in."
Yeah,
you're not lying because here's the thing: like the whole thing with people wanting more Marvel is the fact that Capcom couldn't afford to make another Marvel. They couldn't even keep updating Marvel 3 on the PS3 and 360, and they had to let that studio go and stuff. So that might be the case. But my theory with everything that's been coming around at this point is that the whole Marvel 4 thing is going to be either a mobile game, which will piss me off, or tonight Iron Galaxy, the online company, that have fixed games like Street Fighter 3 online and brought it to the PS3 and Marvel vs. Capcom 2. I'm thinking they're only doing a re-release of Marvel vs. Capcom 3 on the PS4 and Xbox One. I think that's what's really going to happen.
Yeah,
but I'm really hoping for Marvel 4.
I'm looking in the chat right now, and Bugs' husband, Brandon, his name is Sin in the chat. He was him and Tay in the chat was saying that they hope that Marvel vs. Capcom, if this is a reboot, they go back to the 2D animations. And if they do that, I wouldn't mind that, only if the roster is compatible with Marvel vs. Capcom 2, because the roster has yet to go back there. Because the roster in Marvel vs. 3 was just like shrink down, especially in like the original version. And then they do that Capcom bullshit where they release another game called Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and then they add more characters. I'm just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, they did that with Street Fighter 4 where they released like 6 separate fucking versions of that game. It was bullshit.
They did, and I bought every single one of them.
Wow.
And people give me shit for Star Citizen.
You're part of the problem.
I'm part of the problem. I'm a Capcom whore. I buy their stuff.
You're the only reason Capcom is able to turn the lights on, which will probably be not the case in the next 2 years when they go bankrupt.
Trey is like paying them in cash. He's like, just make this here.
I know, right?
Capcom representative comes to his door.
Hey, I'm with you, Trey. The more money you give them, the more we could probably get that sequel to Tatsunoko versus Capcom. I mean, Marvel.
Tatsunoko versus Capcom.
Tatsunoko.
Yeah, on that one.
Y'all say those unpronounceable words for the anime night. Goddamn.
Tatsunoko. Shakalaka.
No, Trey, that game is underrated. Like nobody.
Yeah.
I think, and the funny thing about it is, didn't it come out around the same time as Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3? Like around that.
The
same
American
time?
release, the American release, yes, because the American release it came out in like 2010, 2011, and Marvel 3, the original was out at that time.
Yeah,
but
and nobody played that game.
Yeah, nobody did. Like I played the Japanese release in 2008 because I had a friend who had a modded Wii, and man, that game was a lot of fun.
That game rivals Marvel vs. Capcom 3 in some areas. So, like, I wish they could put some of that combat inside Marvel vs. Capcom 4, and just make it faster and stuff like that, and make it more competitive, and not add broken characters, because apparently Wesker was broken in the original game, and then you said Virgil was broken in the Ultimate version.
Yes, Virgil was broken, yeah. But the thing is, the mainstay in Marvel is that every Marvel game has a broken character or characters. Yeah. So it's pretty much just a mainstay. Like I'm not going to be surprised if Marvel 4 does come out. There's going to be another broken character.
Like Iceman and Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Broken under his like stats.
Man, see, that's why I hate about video games these days. But I want to talk about the good things of video games right now, because since we're on the topic of video games, I think it's next week. But yeah, Game of the Year 2016, man.
No, it's happening tonight. Actually,
it's tonight.
Really?
All right, hey guys, the show's over. I'm gonna go watch that shit too. But, hey, thanks for watching.
Hey, go catch those video game awards, man. Tell me what wins Game of the Year.
It's gonna be Uncharted 4.
Oh my god!
Okay, sorry, they're on commercial, so I'll stay here because it's a commercial.
But you say that, Alan. But
he doesn't fucking deserve it. But I know it's gonna happen.
Here's some of the contenders for Game of the Year. You got Doom. You got Inside, Overwatch.
Hell yeah! Fuck you, Alan!
Titanfall.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
What the fuck? Are you a redneck?
So goddamn pissed Overwatch on Game of the fucking year. God,
can I finish the list? Hold on.
Jesus.
Sorry,
y'all got money on this shit?
I like how Julian's like, the Cardinals won again. Like,
Julian, you don't make over a grand. What the fuck?
Alan was like, that game will never get nominated for Game of the Year. And the fact that it did, it's just like, hey.
I'll deal with you later. I apologize for everyone that had to hear me freak out.
Yeah, Alan, you got him going full Jew. Holy shit.
Okay, I gotta finish the list. Let me finish the list. Like again, Game of the Year award. The nominees are again Doom, Inside, Overwatch, Titanfall 2, or Uncharted 4. So those are the games.
That's a really shitty fucking group of games.
I don't know.
Great list. Far Cry or
Is
Here
there
and
like is there like a special section that's like greatest incomplete game of the year? Because I would love to have Ark be winning.
That game got released like 3 years ago, man.
Let
But
it
it was
go.
really good this year.
Let
This
it
year.
go.
Come on, man.
Let it
All
go.
that matters is that I played it this year. That's the only thing
All
that
that
counts.
matters is Star Citizen wins best upcoming game of 2017. That's all I want.
Yeah.
No, the funny thing about it is like they have a category for most anticipated game, and Star Citizen is not even on there.
Oh, damn.
Because that game is usually that list is usually for like what's confirmed for the next year.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, 'cause
Now, see, here's the issue I'm having right now. It's the fact that, okay, so those are games of the year categories, right?
Yeah.
Then we get into this shit over here. Best performance. Oh, wait, shit. I thought, okay,
Best
this is.
performance. What does
Never
that
mind.
mean? Like acting or?
Yeah, well, I was
Best
gonna
voice
say,
actor.
I was gonna say that I thought it was gonna be like the game performance, but it's actually just like acting performance. So fuck my point. Never mind. I had a whole thing I was gonna yell about.
This game
and it's
runs at
fucking
60
gone.
frames. Or
No, okay, I want to go back to Ellen. So, Ellen, you're kind of salty about Inside being nominated? Or
oh
you
no,
like-
Inside. Actually, it's actually kind of in like as much as I don't like indie games, it's actually kind of impressive that Inside is actually nominated for Game of the Year. That's not my problem because Inside is actually a game that could be contended for that. My fucking problem is that a goddamn multiplayer game is fucking on that list, which is insulting to every fucking game on that list.
Wait, Doom?
It's ridiculous. I'm
Wait.
sorry, that game should not be nominated on that fucking list. It is a multiplayer only game.
What, Doom or Overwatch?
No, Doom
Overwatch.
is a single player. Doom has a single player campaign. It is a full fucking game, not just some multiplayer shooter.
Okay. In that sense, okay, I guess I agree with you. But Overwatch did, I guess, updated the formula of Team Fortress 2. You know people love Team Fortress 2.
No,
Yeah,
I
okay,
did not update
put
that
on best
shit.
multiplayer then.
It's a
No,
like,
but
new
I-
version
won
of
that
it.
award.
It did not update it. Team Fortress 2 can do more shit on. Here's the thing, man. I fucking love Overwatch 2. I play the fuck out of this game. But I'm
Yeah,
telling
it's
you, man, the issue with this game is that, for one, it doesn't have the modability that Team Fortress 2 and a lot of other games
It doesn't
have.
need it.
Well, no, of course, no game really needs it. But I'm just saying, though, is like there's many issues why this game isn't like it's not as versatile as lots of other games that are exactly the same thing. This is why this game is priced as certain amount. Like you buy this game, the regular version is $40 on PSN. You don't even have the option of buying it at $40. They had to stuff $20 worth of fucking like Blizzard game coins or whatever the fuck for like other games like Heroes of the Storm, and I don't even play that. So I had to pay $20 to get this game, an extra $20 to get this game at $60 for shit that I'm never gonna fucking use. Like they could have given me that like in extra loot cases or some kind of like real life cosmetic thing, like a physical, like a hat to wear or a shirt or something. They literally charge you $60 for a fucking game that's literally the epitome of incomplete.
You're 100% wrong. I bought that game full price. It was $70 when I was in Toronto. And I'll regret it for a second because it's rare that you play a game where it's not the same fucking thing every fucking time. Every time you go into a match with different people or even the same people, it's going to be different. And I don't know. That's all a game needs, really. It needs to just, be
Okay,
constantly new and fun.
I would
Julie,
say
not to cut you off, but I'm not going to argue that the game is not fun. I enjoyed the game for what I played. My problem is when you're putting it as Game of the Year, which is the epitome of what games are supposed to be. They're supposed to be this amazing interactive experience that's supposed to either tell you a story or let you go through and experience this world. And you have some fucking like multiplayer shooter on the list. Like Titanfall 2 at least has a single player campaign. Uncharted 4 has a single player campaign. Inside is a single player game, which allows you to go through its story and its world, and it's ridiculous.
I would like after me, you can go ahead, Trey. But I would just say this isn't like you say, like it really doesn't push interactive experience. Isn't that subjective? Because it's just like everybody has their different ideal of what is pushing interactive medium. And I would say like I'm gonna agree with y'all. Maybe Game of the Year is a bit much, but I think it should still be nominated just for the impact alone. Because y'all can't deny that Overwatch had like a fucking impact this year. It was every
mostly
fucking
because it was the Blizzard whores really popping this game up.
Well, Blizzard makes great games. I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
But see, another thing too, you can't say that either, Gunter, because Blizzard fans or people that are like huge Blizzard whores, they are in a minority like a motherfucker, man. Like out of all the game companies out there that have their own shit and have their own franchises they spawn off, I mean, World of Warcraft is basically the where all the Blizzard whores are at, and they're busy playing that shit. They don't give two fucks about Overwatch or Diablo 3.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the ones that are like brand loyal because I see them a lot of times on comments and YouTube posts and all that shit that are just like, oh, Blizzard can go no wrong. They make great games. I actually agree with Alan. I think if you're gonna have a game of the year, it should have story. That should be, up for
But that's
best
subjective.
And I'm with you on that, Ganja and Alan. And as a matter of fact, I 100% agree with you guys.
We have a
but
whole
the thing-
category for this.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But the thing is, I think with Overwatch being Game of the Year goes with how I've been feeling about gaming for a while. Because let's be real, gaming nowadays is very big on multiplayer because of the online. Like as soon as when online was introduced, that spread it all over the world and made a big impact. Overwatch is the example of what if you do no story at all and you just keep the multiplayer in there. Because Call of Duty has been game of the year nominees many a times, and the multiplayer is the big focus on that, but it has a single player campaign. But the thing is, most people just play it because of the multiplayer. Overwatch is the example of not doing a single player campaign and just keeping the multiplayer in there. And it's doing its job apparently because it's Game of the Year and it embodies everything that gaming has led to this day and age.
Yeah, and
I just feel like a step back because it's just going back to that multiplayer Team Fortress shit. Yeah. And I feel like that's good when it's in a multiplayer setting under the multiplayer category. But for best gaming for me, and how it's always kind of been, except like when you said, not Metal Gear, but Call of Duty got nominated. Call of Duty, like I think before Black Ops 2, had engaging stories.
Yeah, people love the stories of Call of Duty.
Yeah. So you still had a good story project, whereas Overwatch is just straight multiplayer. There's no story unless you're going to spend 15 to 20 minutes watching YouTube videos for Blizzard commercials.
Yeah. And that's the thing. And those commercials, if you want the story, you depend on those commercials and trailers they upload. But as I said, I think Overwatch embodies what gaming it truly is nowadays, and it's just the industry focuses on multiplayer more. So
I would personally, I would just say I want Overwatch deserves the nominee. But if I want anybody to win, just inside, just because indie.
Yes,
the little guy.
Plus, this will be, if I remember correctly, I don't know if this will be the third time or the second time, but I know Journey had one Game of the Year one time.
Yeah,
it totally
deserved one Game of the Year. That's crazy.
Totally deserved it.
Oh no! Again, I'm just surprised that an indie game was able to pull it out. Usually, they don't end up getting the nomination.
One thing I want to bring up too, just a little short question. I might change this as we're talking about because now that I'm seeing the nominees, I'm a little like, this is some bullshit. But question tonight though, what are a few games that you guys can see being considered a game of the year? Like for this year, I know that we just saw the nominations. I didn't know we had those, by the way, ahead of time. I didn't know. But yeah, I want to ask you guys that too, though. Like, what games would you put up there as game of the year?
Damn, that's a good question. That's
a good question.
Are we doing an entire list, or are we just like saying what game should win?
If you have a couple to name, that's cool. But I mean, even just one, just like if
Super
you were to make one, yeah.
Sure, XCOM 2 right off the bat.
Right off the bat.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me look this up actually really quick too, because what is it that you like this game more than the first one?
Okay. So XCOM is a turn play game that's grid style based, and how it works is you're fighting off these aliens over the course of the game. In the sequel, aliens take over, and you're basically kind of the rebel group fighting off these increasingly powerful aliens. And how it works is you have your crew of just humans and robots, and you can position them behind cover or on top of buildings, and then you have your different classes, so people with different guns and snipers and all that stuff. And as you go through the game, you're getting more and more technology, more and more powerful as you're fighting this overwhelming force that has taken over the earth. And the gameplay, the story, the cutscenes, and how they managed to make such tiny little details work with the game is such an improvement on the first one that it to me deserves Game of the Year because it's one of the most technically advanced games I've seen this year.
I really like the first one, by the way, too. I love the first XCOM, so hopefully that this game has... Because the thing about the first one is that sometimes you would be so bored, like, just waiting for shit to happen. Like, I want to do this, this, and this. And then the whole game, you're just like, what do you call that? Like, strategizing, like, running around a motherfucker. Like, it's just like, dude, like, any other game I could just, like, walk. And I got to turn walking into a mechanic.
Yeah, it changes up because I hate turn play, but it changes up the mechanic by allowing you to go behind cover and giving you a lot more strategy than you would if you were just playing a turn play game.
Exactly. Now, Adrian, is there any games that you could, I mean, I know you don't play a lot, but I'm pretty sure there's at least one this year that you played that you're just fucking obsessed with. Like, is there anything that you played this year that you think should be Game of the Year?
Oh, General Jousting, of course.
Oh, no!
Good one.
That shit is so...
The girl likes her dick.
Of course. I mean, come on.
You gotta say it like that, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, it's alright.
No, this is a game she's talking about, y'all, and I'm surprised that you want to say this.
Come
okay,
on.
here it is. It's the dig game. I mean, it's just Yeah.
That was so much
It
fun.
looks like gummy worms, to be honest. I'm actually getting
Yeah, I thought it was just me, but yeah, they do kind
I
of look
bet
like
you get
gummy
hungry.
and stuff.
hungry. I'm getting hungry for them gummy worms, bro.
Guys, get
Oh,
hungry looking at dick.
Hungry dicko. Nah, okay, that was stupid. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
like,
Fuck you.
I'm like Adrian too.
Sorry, man. I know. I tried.
I'm like Adrian too. Like I don't play a lot of games. I just mostly work and yeah, I don't play anything. Two things I would say.
I'm sorry. I thought of one.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. The Batman Telltale game. I've been really liking that.
Really, I'm surprised actually. That one.
The first episode was all right, but it's getting better and better as it goes on.
Nice.
I'm a big fan of it. I just got it during Black Friday. I'm on episode 3. I actually think that they're really getting to a good point with this, but they need to improve their fucking system because
My god, yeah.
it looks so choppy and
It
glitchy.
does.
Like the
So- yeah,
dialogue,
so
and, like,
glitchy.
gameplay
Even on
is so
consoles?
on point. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
Like I just played episode 4 and like some of the dialogue, all of a sudden like the sound goes off and like you
Oh,
see like
that's-
the characters' mouths moving and it's just like what the hell's going on?
When did you start really getting into it? Was it at episode 4 that you started getting into the game?
No, but in the second episode, like towards the end of the second episode.
Okay, yeah, because I watched some gameplay like from Corey Gowen and Patrick Gertz, and it wasn't until
Yeah.
episode 4 where I got a new hope for the game's quality.
Yeah.
Honestly, dude, those games.
No one
it's
caught that?
Silly.
I got that.
Yeah.
It seems silly saying this, but like playing that yourself makes a huge difference, man. Like the
I
whole-
bet it does.
It really does.
It does. Because, like, people look at them like those aren't even games. It's like, bullshit. Part of the game is knowing what to say. And
Mhm.
I don't know. Some people don't think of that as a game, and I disagree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just
But
upset that no one. I thought my joke was really good.
Why don't you just keep tap dancing, Nick?
Okay.
anyway, no, I'm going to say this. Going back to the my original point, there's 2 things I would like to mention on this list. I've recently played Overcooked, and I really think maybe not win, but I think it should be on the category for games that's nominated for like best indie games.
Maybe what they're doing is they're nominating Overwatch for Game of the Year so they can give this best multiplayer game. Because it totally deserves it, but it's just overshadowed by not having online.
Dude, last year
Yeah,
Splatoon won best multiplayer game.
What did?
Splatoon.
Yeah, Splatoon. Yeah.
Oh,
Anything can fucking happen, man.
And then 2, my second point is in this category, you only notice when you go down to best fan creation game, it's only 2 games there because Nintendo
Because the rest of them were copyrighted.
fucking like pretty much obliterated the competition. So it's gonna be like only 2, and like that really aggravates me because I wish they really would go on there just so they can get. And I get it, fair use. Fair use is a weird, tricky thing. Plus, it still is their IP. But at the same time, as a game maker myself, I still would like to be a little bit like, notified about my game. Get a little bit of praise. Maybe not win, but just like know people's on there. Because most people come to the video game awards. Most people, reason why I watch it is to find out about new games that I missed throughout the year. Just so you can just go back and like look and research and stuff like that. So Pokemon Uranium, and it was another game called it was a Metroid Prime.
Another Metroid 2.
Yeah.
Another Metroid 2 remake.
Yes, it was that one. And both of those games look amazing. Like Pokemon Uranium actually rivals some Pokemon games back in the past until Sun and Moon. And then the like Nintendo's not doing anything with fucking Metroid. So why not let the fans actually create a good Metroid game? And I don't know, I haven't looked at too much, but from what I've seen, it's actually not that bad.
Man,
so I'm just like, do it. Wait, go ahead, Trey.
I was gonna say, as somebody who played Metroid 2 on the Game Boy, the original, big ass Game Boy. Another Metroid
Oh,
2.
you had one of those?
Yeah,
I had one of those
those.
too.
Oh, those things are fucking huge,
And
man.
Metroid 2 is one of my favorite games, and another Metroid 2 remake did that game justice, man. Because
Wow.
go
They
ahead, Anthony.
did make a Metroid 2 remake. It was called Metroid Other M.
Yeah, and I posted the article about Polygon in the chat there so people can read up on it. But it's just like, it's a shame that even like I said, you don't even have to win, but just get just get some praise. Just like let people know about these fan games so they can play them. Put the opportunity in the gaming community. Because when you start to like nerf people's creativity, they feel like, fuck you then. I'm not even gonna do anything then. Like fuck you and your IPs. They're not gonna feel that they need to be creative.
Well, that's the thing, Anthony. They did get recognition when they got that cease and desist order.
see, Anthony, it's like the way you see it is like you're assuming that only 10 of these fucking fan games are made a day or made a year, and then Nintendo's just shooting them with a sniper. dude, they're fucking machine gunning these things because I'm sure like hundreds of them like are coming out, and not all of them are good. So they're just like, fuck it, we're just gonna have a blanket policy to make sure games don't ruin our brand.
Yeah, the last time the situation happened, Anthony, is remember back in the day when Nintendo didn't have their Nintendo stamp of approval on the cartridges, and then the entire fucking video game industry crashed because everybody just decided to make bullshit, like on, and they're still costing $50-$60. That's what they're trying to prevent now. It's like, you want us to go back and reverse the thing that saved the industry in the first place. Right?
No.
Trey, you go first.
Yeah, go
because the thing is, there's still plenty of like Pokemon fan games that get created and other games because I'm part of Pokemon community. It's a site that's known for its Pokemon hacks and stuff like that, and they don't get cease and desist orders and stuff. But with Nick, on your point though, the point is that people love these series to the point where people always want to make their own series. Hell, I love Sonic to the point where I want to make my own Sonic game. like I relate to that. Like, because I always want to be that guy who loved the series so much they wanted a game to be part of their canon or something like that. These are fans just showing love to it. It's not like they're trying to make money off it. Back in the day, Nick, there were people trying to make money off that. Like, I remember somebody made some kind of porn Atari game that they sold the cartridge. Yeah, it was like some porn Atari game somebody made for
there was a lot
Atari.
Of
and I got a big counterpoint to Nick's point. He was saying like, oh yeah, all these shitty games is gonna make the Pokemon IP like worse. I'm like, for one, Pokemon is fucking like huge. That shit is never going nowhere. But you would rather people play a broken ass game that's officially licensed by Nintendo called Pokemon Go over something that's actually built well called Pokemon Uranium.
Okay, Pokemon Go isn't a full-fledged Pokemon game. It's a mobile app.
It's a game. Let's not get.
Yeah, but it's not designed like the Pokemon Sun and Moon thing. It's basically
it's
mobile.
a different game.
Yeah, but it's a different kind of experience. It's a small scale game as opposed to Pokemon.
That's like game,
which is a larger scale game.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's equivalent to you guys talking shit about Pokemon Snap. It's like it's a whole different thing. Like Pokemon Train Card games. Like, it's licensed by Nintendo, and the train card game. It's like, no, man, like they're different. Yeah. Like, you can't really.
I fight for the developers. As a developer, I reason with them. I'm just like, hey, man, understand your pain.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, oh, go ahead, Julian.
I was going to mention my nominees of Game of the Year, and it's kind of relevant now. I guess I'll start with this one first. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. Pokemon Go was a human revolution. That shit deserves to be nominated for Best Mobile or Best Portable or whatever.
Yeah.
It totally fucking deserves it.
Yeah,
fuck you
definitely.
if you disagree.
No. Okay.
Fallout 4 is fucking amazing.
It came out last year.
Is that last year?
It was also nominated last year.
Okay. I was worried. I was like, why isn't that nominated? And the last one is just super hot. That just goes without saying.
Oh,
it's fucking amazing.
I'm gonna okay. Here's the thing. I can't say much. I'm not even gonna. If I can, man, my internet is just. I gotta yell at somebody later on. But
no one in particular. I'm just gonna yell out my window and whoever answers.
Look at that. You're gonna say that this looks dumb?
But are you okay? Are you seeing that?
Hey man, it's subjective. Hey Nick, it's subjective.
No. Everyone, I'm gonna do this shit.
Seriously, what is your
Adrian
issue?
first.
I think it's kind of.
Oh jeez, what's going on?
Does that look cool?
You have to play emotion.
But you're just asking me. You just asked me, dude. Why does it look bad? What looks bad about it? Did you see it?
You guys were talking about story earlier, and this game has a fucking brilliant one.
I can't see the story. You asked me how it looks. It looks like shit.
Wait, Nick, what? I'm curious. What is your problem? Like, I don't think this game is particularly good, but I'm curious. What is your issue?
It's like Battle of the Jolly Ranchers. Like, what the fuck is that shit?
Oh, you're the art style? I think that. I don't know. I think the art style is like kind of interesting.
It looks.
How can you take a game seriously that you're walking around? And by the way, you're doing the same shit that we used to do in fucking real. What was that game? Red Steel? Or what was that game?
Oh yeah, Red Steel.
Red Steel?
Yeah, this is the exact same shit. And
No,
no one
Red
liked
Steel was
that
good.
one.
Hey, fuck you! I will fight.
Either way, if it's good or not, still, it's just like it was good then. But you know what else was good then? Tetris. If they came out with the new Tetris this year, you're gonna suck its dick and balls. Like holy shit,
This
man!
game plays totally different than that. This game has a gimmick that I've never seen in any other game, and it works really well. And it doesn't even feel like a gimmick. The whole thing of when you move, time moves with you. That's really interesting for a shooter, and it works really fucking well for this game.
Hey,
Well,
Jed agrees.
Kind
with
of
you,
a
man.
puzzle first-person shooter game, if that makes any sense.
It's similar to Portal in a lot of ways, but there's more murder in it.
But that's
More
the thing.
murder than Portal? I don't think so. I played.
But like that's the thing. Like Portal's a cool idea, and even if it was 10, like maybe I'm just I don't have no money, and maybe that's what it is.
No,
But it's
Nick,
like,
I think it's one of those things where it's hard. I'm gonna agree with Julian on this. It is kind of hard to gauge how you'll feel from just the video. Like I played it and I was kind of bored out of my mind, but you might actually enjoy the puzzle based on it. So I think it's one of those things you should try out.
yeah, but it's just like Portal. Like after you beat the game, like do you guys like anybody in this call right now? I know everyone was Portal and Portal 2, but do you guys like go? Man, I feel like playing Portal, and you guys pick it up and start playing it? Do you guys do that?
Yeah,
sometimes.
I replay Portal. I fucking love the puzzles. Those are timeless. Those will never be less boring.
Okay. Well,
and to use the super hot example, I go back and randomly play that all the time. Like it is such a replayable game, Nick. I wish you'd give it a try. Just so you
because for me too, I love Silent Hill. Like I'm obsessed with Silent Hill, and I love the Walking Dead video games. But at the same time, it's like I know what it is. It's fucking art, as what Julian would say. It's fucking art. And it's cool when you play it the first time. Like Silent Hill, every game is great. I love all the games except for Homecoming. That shit was bad. But you play those, and then it's like, okay, now you're done. Because the game technically isn't fun. It's just interesting. It's like, holy shit, the story's good. Holy shit, it's fucking scary. I love the monsters. I love all the atmosphere and everything. And then it's like, yeah, but it's.
I see what you're saying, because I feel like certain games from my childhood, like I don't play them as often. It's just like I just look up certain scenes on YouTube. I'm like, I remember that scene. That scene was funny. But the games actually mostly for like, I'm just sitting in a room. I'm just like, I feel like that game. It's mostly like Mario, Super Mario Brothers 3, or Pac-Man. It's like the old games. That's why those games are like classic. So they only. So
and, I mean, and you guys say that you play Portal every now and then, whatever, and you guys, and Super Hot, whatever. So hey, that's your thing.
Yeah.
And in my opinion, I feel like, dude, as a kid, I've always wanted them to make a video game out of Jolly Ranchers. So that's awesome. Like, I love. Dude, does he not look like a Jolly Rancher?
Come on,
I
don't know. I think the art style kind of reminds me of. I don't want to see the Matrix. I feel like I've seen.
It reminds me
before,
of Killer 7.
Yeah, that's what
Killer 7.
what that reminds me of.
Yeah. I actually like that stuff. But no, since we was talking about video games and stuff like that, and it's been a rumors for a very long time, and it just officially got announced like this week, and I'm actually really happy for it. Like I'm really curious. I'm gonna have to visit Universal Studios now. But the whole theme parks, they're finally getting Nintendo attractions based on their IPs, and I don't know what, but apparently they just had a video recently on their Nintendo YouTube channel talking about, we're finally doing this. We're going to be making themed attractions. They didn't tell you nothing, but it's just pretty much the CEO of Universal Studios in the video, and Miyamoto just saying like, yeah, we're going to do this. It's going to be awesome. It's for the children. It's going to be cool. But I wanted to ask you guys, what's some ideas using Nintendo's IPs? What do y'all think would be some cool rides or some cool attractions?
Ooh.
What?
First.
Oh, shit.
Go ahead, Julie.
Yeah, go ahead, man. I'm still formulating mine. I think I have one.
Yo, get this.
Okay.
Fucking real life Mario Kart. Get all those carts done exactly right. Oh my god!
And
I'd be
murder
like jerking
people,
off
because
in
that's the
line.
whole point of
Oh my
Mario
God.
Kart.
I thought you were saying Mario Art.
You chill, you gotta fire it at somebody, they just crash and explode on the side.
I mean, I don't know about weapons, but if they just made like a track, with some like custom looking go-karts, I think that'd be enough for everyone.
Double dash. So you have someone on the
Yes.
back, and they can just start shooting people with like paintball guns and shit.
And
That
they have
would
an
be
animatronic behind you. Oh my, that'd be fucked.
No. Like one of your buddies, like they build a fucking like 2-person carts and just have you going around.
All right, Alan, let's switch.
Hey, I would risk it, man. That'd be great.
That would be amazing.
Hey, Anthony, as somebody that's actually from Florida, do you want to know the fun fact of why they're making a Nintendo Land?
Why?
It's because their contract with Marvel is coming up, and they still do that '90s Marvel crap from I forgot what the artist name, but that Buffy muscle look. So they got to tear down all that shit to make a Nintendo Land. I'm surprised at how they're gonna do this shit.
Dynamite, man. Everywhere. Blow it the fuck up in one
Because
shot.
that island is the only reason people go to that park now. I mean, the Dr. Seuss ride is obsolete. Like people only go there to see the Marvel shit. So they're pretty much fucked if they don't come up with good Nintendo rides.
They only gonna do this in 3 locations, and I know one of those locations is Japan, Universal Studio in Japan.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
And I think it's gonna be one in, I think you said Florida and one in California. So I think it's only gonna be 3 locations and limited. So you're only gonna be. But I was thinking this too. Come on, think about it. Splatoon laser tag or laser tag Metroid. Like that would be fucking amazing. Like this shit writes itself. Like
You are giving
Dude,
what they're gonna
Splatoon
do.
laser tag.
Splatoon laser tag wouldn't work. Metroid would, but Splatoon is all about paint. Like I don't think
Yeah,
you can do that
I got an idea for how that could work. I mean, you would need about 1 million LCD screens. But like, Jesus Christ, like,
dude, that'd be unsafe, man. People would be slipping and sliding left and fucking right, man. That'd be fucking like you could not get people to stand in that.
Wow, you guys are giving Universal Studios so much credit because what they're going to do is just going to reskin all the old rides in the Marvel Land and just say, "Hey, Nintendo's Mario pipe drop."
You know what? God has a point.
Donkey Kong's banana bundle.
yeah.
Wait, no, I think I was trying to formulate this. I think I do have one. I think it's going to encompass the character properly, and I think they actually could do it in Florida. Bayonetta theme strip club.
Damn.
Only outside the theme park, and that'll be
The 18 plus.
Okay,
area.
look, I got one. If anybody played Luigi Mansion?
Sure.
yes.
Dude, Luigi's VR in 90s were like this. VR Luigi's Mansion. You put on the VR headset, you go inside like this little haunted mansion that's pretty much a recreation of the mansion in Luigi's Mansion, and you actually catch ghosts.
Wait,
Man, that's
That would
bullshit.
be
I want
amazing.
it's Universal
Nice.
Studios. I want them to actually build Luigi Mansion.
Exactly.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
What would you do
I
in
don't
VR?
want
Why would you
VR
bother
shit.
going?
No, the VR were actually so you can see the fucking ghosts. Like you can't see ghosts.
Why not do it in AR? And then you could
You
just
still have to put on
Tell
like,
me about the AR.
whatever it is,
Well,
additional
Google Glasses or
reality or whatever,
Oh,
augmented reality.
Oh, all right.
well, you will still need to put like a glasses apparatus.
Yeah,
on
but
your
VR
face.
experience would be why would you bother going like paying thousands of dollars to go to the fucking park if you're just gonna put a headset on? Like
Thank you, Alan.
No,
Thank you.
it's just like you put the headset on in the attraction, the mansion. Unless you're gonna build the fucking big ass mansion in your
Yeah,
they
backyard.
do
That's what
that.
I'm saying they should do.
Dude, as somebody who's gone to these parks maybe half his life, they do that shit. They will actually
Oh.
build a ghost to pop up and have you shoot, and then the ghost just disappears.
I don't want like a wooden ghost. I want like an actual apple.
okay, then
made
do
of
this
wood.
idea of like
Yeah.
HoloLens or like Google Glasses or something to make the ghosts appear.
Yeah.
This is fucking stupid.
I still want to hold a vacuum. Though. I still want to hold a vacuum.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right, Corey Coleman.
Damn.
Yeah, Anthony's real secret. He's like, I'm real horny. I want to do like a Luigi's Mansion. You know, with
That's
my
his
vacuum
secret.
cleaner. What's
Wanna
good?
do a Luigi's Mansion. Dude, okay, get this. Okay, last one. Last idea. VR.
Get
video
out with
experience. No, trust me. This
Okay,
shit
can
would
we have
work
an idea without the VR?
okay,
VR
okay.
experience.
Smash Bros. Fight Club.
You fight Ridley, like as like Metro Prime and shit like that. Because like, unless like, cause they're not gonna build like that. Would be cool if they actually built like this animatronic Ridley that fucking flies around and shit. You gotta
Oh,
hit.
that'd be fucking badass, man.
That would be badass, but they're not gonna do that shit.
No,
no,
I
that'd
got
be
something.
cool.
Here's a realistic thing that they could do using VR that would be kind of cool. How about a fucking virtual punch out type thing? So you have someone go up like right into a ring that they could actually build and then have them put on the stupid glasses and shit and then have a TV showing what they see or what they're actually doing. And then they could try and find the look stupid, you know, going like, whoa, what's up?
Or we can hire Mike Tyson.
Oh man, no. But yeah, people. Actually, I hate to do this actually because I'm having fun, but we're gonna have to end this shit, y'all, because and normally I wouldn't bring it up on the show, but yeah, we were dropping frames. I gotta figure this shit out. I told y'all I was gonna go yell at somebody, and Cox is gonna hear it. Shut the fuck up, Ganja.
Wait, what about Cox?
Oh, okay, I was Asian. I thought Ganja was gonna make fun of me.
Hey, go suck a fat cock now.
Thank you.
Please.
Yes. I deserve that shit. But yeah, people. So yeah, that's basically gonna be it. I mean, I had fun tonight. We're actually gonna go into the after hours. Oh no, no after hours. Anime night.
Anime night.
So for context, one more time, in case someone skipped to the end, because I don't know why the fuck you would do that, but just really quick, under a minute. Let me know what is anime night.
Nico. That's all you need. No, I'm
Okay,
kidding.
just fuck this shit. No, we're done. Fuck you.
No, it's actually gonna end the show this time.
No, if you haven't already voted on the poll, because the polls are closed. Whatever is at the top of that poll, we're watching that shit. So we're gonna watch the top 4 animes. The top 4 that got voted the most. And like I said, next week, no, not next week, the week following week, on the 15th of December, we're gonna be watching Christmas themed anime. And tonight we're gonna be watching slice of life anime. And like I said, it's all based on those polls. If people like it, we're gonna watch more than one episode. If people don't like it, we're probably just gonna watch one of each, or we're just gonna play it by ear and stuff like that. So I think that's pretty much it. So Nick, take us out.
Well, really quick too, just want to bring this up as well, people. Speaking of voting and whatnot, people, yes, this joke was totally landing. So that's cool.
You got my vote.
Thank you very much, sir. And now I won, people. There's only one left. There's only one. Attack the chat. I don't
Ringside Hangouts.
Monorail.
Monorail. What the fuck is that?
Simpsons reference.
I've been saying that for months.